All right, let's do some show feedback.
Sure. I got a handful of comments about this, and maybe you, Shipwreck, got different comments than I did.
Okay.
I didn't find one person that agreed with you. Solid Dragon has to say, just to pitch in my 2 cents in the whole Iron Man being bankable debate, without a doubt, Iron Man right now is absolutely bankable. I'd love to play an Insomniac-developed Iron Man game. Can you imagine the depth of different suits to be able to use? Dude, get this game made ASAP and take my monies. I agree. I think it would be awesome. No one is saying that Spider-Man is not bankable, or even a little more bankable. But to say that Iron Man isn't bankable at all, or comparably bankable, is still kind of crazy.
What if they get Robert Downey Jr. to do the voice in the game?
I still don't think it's that crazy. I think Spider-Man comes with a lot more pre-built-in sales potential than an Iron Man game.
I would say you were right 10 years ago. I'd say now
I'm still right now.
Difference is slim. I think the difference is slimmer than you think. Iron Man is a pretty big deal, especially if they got Robert Downey Jr. to voice it. Could you imagine that? That would be bananas.
It's not as marketable. It really isn't. Like, Spider-Man appeals to every age, and parents will buy Spider-Man.
My son prefers Iron Man to Spider-Man.
That's fine. My son doesn't know who Iron Man is.
Your son is like 2, though.
Exactly. He knows who Spider-Man is.
He lives in your house, so he's going to know who Spider-Man is.
He knows who Spider-Man is, like, coming out of the womb. Like,
exactly. That's because it's your house. That's more you than I think I think that's more nurture than nature.
I think you are a bit skewed on how similar Iron Man and Spider-Man are. There's 3 superheroes. There's Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man that are on a completely different tier than all the rest of the superheroes.
But a Superman game wouldn't be guaranteed to be great. I think an Iron Man game.
Wait! You're telling me the Iron Man game is guaranteed to be great?
I'm not saying
if it's a great Superman game, it would sell so much more than an Iron Man game.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say it. I don't know. I think Iron Man is more bankable than
ridiculously shitty Superman movies.
They do, but not as many people that go to watch really good Iron Man movies.
But you're not comparing this. You're completely messing up the comparison there. You're saying that not as many people would buy a shitty Superman game as would a great Iron Man game.
I'm just saying I'll just say that Iron Man isn't in the conversation he's not
on the same level as Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. He's not
the Holy Trinity.
We're talking like 99 against 100. That's if
randomly get like tattoos off, or you like
Batman,
drive down the street and you see those people's like logos on stuff. Like, it's just
my son has an Iron Man bicycle.
Great.
Does he have an Iron Man tattoo yet?
Are we going to compare the number of Iron Man bicycles sold to Spider-Man bicycles? Because I think you're going to lose that one as well.
I don't know.
I do know.
Yeah, I see what Wombat's saying, and that Iron Man had a really big comeback in a really big way with the whole Marvel movie franchise. But Spider-Man's also been around forever, and he never really went anywhere.
Except for when he made those 2 crappy movies.
But
in the middle there.
Which those 2 crappy ones? Oh, the last 2 before.
Andrew Garfield ones.
Yeah. But people can just ignore those. It didn't really... I think it affected Spider-Man's bankability at all. It was just like, all right, for some reason they decided to make new Spider-Man movies. Whatever.
Those are bad movies.
The whole reason Iron Man has movies is because Marvel didn't have Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, I know. And I'm saying that Marvel did a great job of making Iron Man recognizable and bankable. And that you would be 100% correct if it was 11 years ago, 10 years ago. But now it's like, again, if Spider-Man is number 1, Iron Man would be one and a half, whatever. Not quite 2.
No.
But 1.5.
No, ridiculous.
1.7.
Why are you not saying Captain America is at the same level as Iron Man? Because those 2 are at the same level.
They are very close. I think Iron Man might get the edge.
Can you make a
because of the
pyramid? Can you
movies.
draw a pyramid ship?
I know, it's like
With,
it would be so slight. Slightly. Slight.
What would be the best chart to illustrate the differences in popularities between superheroes? What type of chart?
I think a pyramid would be fine
Pyramid
because
would be
in that top triangle you would have Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman.
Spider-Man, Batman, and Superman. I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that Iron Man
And then
is like right
that top
below
of that
it.
pyramid shoots off into outer space, and then you several layers
right-
down.
I'm
Then you
saying
get
Iron
back
Man
to
is
like
so-
Iron Man, and
Iron Man's as close to that part of the pyramid as you could be without being in that part of the pyramid. That's what I'm saying.
he's second tier. I agree.
Yeah, but he's like the top of the second tier.
He's second tier. He's right where he should be at.
Whatever. I wanted this Iron Man game to be made now so we could see what happens.
Oh, in a week, you mean?
Yeah, no, like in the next 2-3 years.
Oh, okay.
I want Insomniac to say instead of making Spider-Man 2,
Instead
we're
of
gonna make Iron Man.
making the thing that's guaranteed to be like a huge hit, we're gonna set Spider-Man aside, and then Insomniac's gonna work on an Iron Man game.
And they're going to make Iron Man and said, you know what? I think people would be a lot less upset than you think they would be.
No, I think you're wrong on that as well.
How about Insomniac Hong Kong works on the Iron
Yes,
Man game?
that is the proper tier level.
But they don't exist, but they could exist.
I'm done with this. Let's talk about something else. What movies have we seen?
Iron Man.
I saw a movie. It was that
We
new
all saw a
animated
movie.
Iron Man film that hit theaters.
I would watch that. That wouldn't work. And that would not work. I can't imagine
We
that.
finally got to the right conclusion.
Yes, that would not work. That I agree with you on. Iron Man video game would be amazing. But anyway,